Today I left school early to go on a weekend trip with my parents to Bourgogne, and we have arrived to our hotel late at night after driving for like 4 hours. So yeah, see you tomorrow. Alright, it's morning and we have a big day ahead. I'm still kind of asleep. I wish I was as awake as these chickens are right now. These guys are a bit less talkative. So the place where we stayed tonight used to be a mill for making flour, and this house is in the owner's family since 1837, and you know, all of them had the same job. They were all making flour, and that's something so typical for rural France, I think.
Donc en fait vous avez l'eau qui arrive par-dessus, c'est ça. Donc l'eau elle est en haut, et il y a ici c'est là, et là-bas c'est comme ça. Il y a à peu près 1 mètre. Vous avez un gros... Vous voyez, vous avez un gros engrenage là, une grosse roue.
The wheel is there.
Ah, c'est beau.
Voilà, et ça fait tourner, en fait ça tourne, et ça fait tourner la pierre qui est ici.
Wow.
Donc on monte le grain, il y a des sacs de comme ça, 100 kilos. On tire la ficelle ici, ça tend la courroie là-bas. Le grain il tombe au milieu, et la roue elle écrase, et après on récupère la farine ici en bas, elle redescend.
I don't know. I think he's just saying goodbye. For all of you countryside lovers, doesn't get much better than this. Apart from the cars, there is really nothing to tell you in this village that you're in 2020. It's like this place has been frozen in time and nobody stepped foot here for like 100 years. Literally like all the dogs in this region are barking now.
Les recettes, ça veut quoi?
Oui, nature. Oui.
How can a French village exist without their market? That's compulsory in France. This huge hall that I'm in right now is actually a miserable part of the immense Cluny monastery that was actually destroyed under Napoleon's rule. And what's shocking is that they took apart this huge monastery just to sell the stones and make other buildings of it. And as big as this hall seems, it's actually such a small part of what used to be. We stopped on the road to check out this abandoned farm because I have a deep love for abandoned places. I'll be very surprised if this can open. Oh, wow. I'm just hoping that some cow won't just like jump at me out of some window. So, this charming little house that we're staying in tonight is actually France's second oldest building, which you definitely wouldn't guess just from looking at it from the street.
In 12th century, they were all working like this, and it was a double circulation with two staircases, one each side. There is not an house place, so it's just for us. It was the bedroom of my child.
Oh,
You follow.
so we go in there?
Yes.
Oh my god.
I try to show you upstairs.
Merci.
My money. Just for a minute. So there you have the arcade. You have two.
Oui.
They are there. Okay.
Oui, où ça?
And the two bedrooms of my child, they are there.
Okay.
You pass through, okay?
Yeah.
Through the big doors. Windows, one there. You see? La patte, elle repose sur une boule. C'est la patte. Et ici, il y a l'aile. Et la tête devait être ici. Mais ça avait disparu quand on est arrivé.
We've got the cathedral right in front of us. It's just crazy that this absolutely uninteresting house from outside is France's second oldest house. And a house that has bits and pieces of so many different time periods in France's history. Right now, we've got this whole church to ourselves, basically, something pretty typical for the French countryside. And I've never seen any churches with this kind of style. It seems almost like the drawings here were taken out of a cartoon or something of this sort. My parents' favorite cheese. If there are two things that almost every French village has, it's a proper church and a memorial, usually for World War I. So after doing a little hiking through the woods here, we ran into this village with a castle. Oh, looks like this is a toilet. What a fancy little toilet they've got here. And you can shoot your enemies while pooping. How fancy. I've visited quite a lot of regions in this country, and I think that in the future, if there will be one region that I'll really be remembering with a feeling of nostalgia, it will probably be Bourgogne.